Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing the full face of makeup video. Now, this video is in collaboration. We are doing this today with Abby Bliss White. She is the one who started this whole full face Friday makeup video. And if you do not know who Abby is, she is wonderful. She is so soft-spoken and well-spoken. She's another luxury beauty lover. You will love her channel and her videos. This video is also in collaboration with Hey, it's Jackeline. She is so fun, she is so vibrant, she's so funny. I love her character. She's just a wonderful person and she does tons of makeup reviews. She definitely has her finger on the pulse of what's new and fresh and coming out. And last but not least, this is also a collaboration with Grace at Everyday Edit. Now, Grace is my kindred soul when it comes to Chantecaille and Clé de Peau. She is another luxury beauty lover, of course, but she's also so sweet and soft-spoken as well. I feel like her videos I can just listen to and just mellow out because it's so relaxing. If you have not heard of Abby Bliss White or Hey, it's Jackeline or Everyday Edit, you are definitely missing out in the luxury beauty YouTube world. Their videos will be linked down below. Please go check them out and let them know that I said hi. Some of us are going to try to stick to one brand for the full face Friday video, but some of us are going to try to mix and match, and I'm just curious to see what products we pick out. So before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, I'm a makeup artist as well as esthetician, and I now offer online beauty consulting services. So if you have any pointed questions about makeup or skincare, sometimes it's makeup application, sometimes you're not sure where exactly your blush or your bronzer or your eyeshadow is supposed to go, I now offer these one-on-one personalized consultations. So if you want to make an appointment with me, please click the link in the description box. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into our full face Friday look. So I think I'm going to go ahead and keep it pretty neutral for the eye. I might do something a little bit sultry, a little bit sparkly, but I definitely want to go with a bold orangey red lip. I'm also going to try to stick to one brand mostly, Chanel, of course, not that surprising if you've watched more than a few of my videos, but I will also mix and match with a couple other brands too. So I'm going to go into this palette here. This is Contour Experience, one of my all-time favorite palettes ever. I know that these reds are really popular right now for the fall collections from a lot of different brands, and it's getting a lot of mixed results or mixed reviews, I guess. Red is not for everyone. I totally get that, especially for eyeshadow. But today I'm going to stick to the neutral colors, especially I think this one here and the lighter color here. So I'm going to go in with a big fluffy brush and dip into this lighter color here. I just sort of packed it onto this big fluffy brush here because it's basically like a flesh toned color. So I'm just going to buff it everywhere on my eye. Not in a very precise manner. So what do you think of all the red eyeshadows for the fall collection? Because Chanel did 2 red/pinky colors for the fall collection, and what is it, Pat McGrath also came out with like a rose one, and it just seems to be the color of the day. I, for one, cannot wait to see purples and like light purples. I don't want to see dark smoky eye purples. I want to see light lilacs and just beautiful shades like that. And now taking a more pointed brush, I'm going to go into this darker shade here on the corner. So I'm just placing this darker brown in the crease here. Now, if you're thinking to yourself that I look a little bit more tan than I normally do, it's because I am. Last weekend, we decided to take a long weekend. There was no actual designated long weekend. We just decided to invent one for ourselves. And we went up north and we rented a chalet. Now, if you call it a camp, a cottage, a lake house, a chalet, it's all the same thing. We just rented a little house on the side of a lake and it was wonderful. The lake water was quite chilly. It didn't stop me. I think I was definitely a mermaid in a former life. So where there is a body of water, I will go swimming. It was just so nice to get out of the city and just be by a lake and, you know, breathe in that fresh mountain air. And also the place and the house that we rented also happened to have a hot tub on the property. So we took full advantage of that. My husband was like, can we fit one of these on our condo patio? I don't think we can. And then I'm just going back into that big fluffy brush from before, just buffing it out. It's a pretty simple neutral eye look. I'm not going for anything too dark or too intense. I feel like this palette is what kickstarted Chanel's obsession with red. I'm just taking that soft brown shade and just tracing it under the bottom lashes here. Okay, now it's time to deviate a little bit from Chanel. I'm going into this Bobbi Brown single eyeshadow. These are the sparkle eyeshadows, and this is the shade called Allspice. Now, I am on their website right now, and they have maybe half a dozen of these beautiful sparkle shades, and when you first see them, they kind of just look nice. Like, it just looks like a sparkle eyeshadow, big whoop. Trust me, these look so beautiful. I only have Allspice, but I'm thinking of getting a couple more because there are a few other shades on the site that look so beautiful. So for me, the best way that I apply these is I go in with my finger. You can use a brush if you want, but I just find that if you just go in like this, and then you just apply the sparkle color directly on the lid. And just this really simple little sparkle eyeshadow really transforms the look. I think it looks so pretty, and it pairs so well with Candeur et Expérience because it kind of just pulls on those like neutral warm tone colors. Now I'm going to go back into this shade up here, and I'm just going to very gently go back into the crease here and basically just make sure I didn't erase the dark shadow with the sparkle color. And one nice thing is that there's really barely any fallout. There was a little bit here, but it wasn't actually fallout. It's just when I put my finger in the inner corner, it just went on the inside here. So it's really nice for a really beautiful glitter sparkle look. Now I'm going to go in and do the rest of my face makeup, and I'll finish up the eyes afterwards. This is my Chanel Ultra Le Teint foundation. I'm in the shade B30. So I saw online that Chanel is coming out with a new foundation soon. I believe it's supposed to be part of the Les Beige foundation series. I'm a little bit surprised it's coming out after the release of their fall collection. I mean, I know it's August still, so it's still summer, but I just think it's interesting that they chose to release it now. I don't know, like you'd think it would come out with the Les Beige summer collection. But anyway, I am quite interested in testing it out and trying it out. And then for the concealer, I'm also deviating again. This is the Clé de Peau concealer, and I am really proud of myself because I have practically used up this entire thing. Like, it's almost completely flat. I'm curious to see if there's actually product inside the tube, but there's still a little bit here that I can use. I just go like this, go like this. And this is the shade Almond. And for those of you who are curious, yes, I do have a backup ready and waiting to go. And now for a bit of blush, I'm going into my Joue Contraste in Malice. This is a really lovely coral color, and I think it'll be great with the orangey red lipstick I have in mind. So to finish up the eye look, I'm going to go into my Chanel Stylo Yeux in Brun Agapé. It's a nice soft brown. And I'm going to go ahead and finish it off with the Volume Mascara. It's a classic for a reason. And now let's go into the finishing product, the showstopper. This is the Chanel Rouge Coco in the shade called Arthur. Correction, let's go in with perfume as the last finishing touch. This is the Gabrielle Essence perfume. So this is the finished look. Again, this Bobbi Brown sparkle eyeshadow is so beautiful. It really transforms the look. It really makes it pop, gives it a bit of oomph. And this warm red lipstick, perfection. Like, the Rouge Coco lipstick in Arthur is one of my all-time favorite lipsticks, like of all time. In fact, I should probably order a backup just in case they decide to discontinue it for some reason. Please make sure to go check out Hey, it's Jackeline, Everyday Edit, and Abby Bliss White. I cannot wait to see what type of looks they created and also which products they used. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of today's look and also what you think of the makeup items used in today's video. So I think this is all I have for you guys for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.